GTN viewers, meet Steve. Steve works at the GTN Megabase. He does lots of fancy stuff on a computer. He's also a triathlete. But like many, the last couple of years of COVID restrictions and lockdown derailed his triathlon training and racing plans. He was left demotivated, and in his own words,
I feel like I'm starting from square one again.
This year he also turned 50, the big 5-0. And over a beer, he rather foolishly proposed that he would like to
Qualify for the Ironman World Champs in Hawaii.
A couple more beers later, the Project Hawaii 5-0 was born, and we're here to help him. Now, let's be clear, Steve is well aware that he's set himself a rather lofty goal here, but that goal has reignited that triathlon drive for him. And I mean, that's what it's all about. This is more about the journey than it is about the destination. But actually, we want to do everything we can to help him. So in doing so, we thought, well, why don't we document all of this and share that journey with you? So we're going to be documenting the highs and the lows of his training in and around work, life, family, and dare I say it, as a slightly older athlete. It's also perfect timing because the Zwift Academy Tri has literally just started. So what better way to kickstart Steve's triathlon journey than with the Academy workouts? You too can get involved. You can sign up to the Academy for the next few weeks, and you can do those workouts as and when you like in your own time. You even get to keep those workouts when the Academy ends at the end of November and do them as and when you like for infinity. You can even try and qualify for the team because each year 6 very lucky athletes are selected onto the Zwift Academy Tri team, and they're literally treated like pros, get the best equipment, and even their trip out to Hawaii fully covered. It's pretty special. On which note, I think it's time we go and find Steve. Well, Steve, thank you for joining me today. Now, obviously, this whole project was forged over a couple of beers. Any regrets now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, like any good agreement in a pub, sounded great at the time, but in the cold light of day, it seems quite a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. But are you excited?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the spirit behind it was well intended in that, it was always going to be, shoot for the stars, and then just see see what happens. But no, definitely. I know, it's motivating as well. So nothing like a challenge, eh?
Awesome. Well, before we launch into all of this and get going with all the training, I thought we should just take a step back quickly and actually introduce you to the GTN audience. So, let's learn a little bit about you. What is your triathlon experience? Did you swim, bike or run before? What have we got going on?
So, definitely cycling was my entry to the sport. And I guess triathlon came about through effectively another challenge actually. It was a New Year's Eve party.
Oh, there's a theme going on.
It was, yeah, and it was for a race called the Lakesman, and it was a full distance triathlon. And at that point, I actually wasn't a very good swimmer. In fact, I couldn't really swim at all. So, and it was 2 years away. So I just used that as motivation to learn to swim properly. And then I just loved swimming. And then it just kind of came together. And the running was really just a kind of bolt on at the end because I had to do it because there's a triathlon. But no, that's my, I guess, entry into the sport, but from a cycling background.
And have you done many triathlon races?
I haven't done many. In the build-up to the Lakesman, I did one sprint triathlon, it was horrible because, like I said, the swimming wasn't natural. So in mine head, in the winter, in the sea, it didn't go well. So I did the sprint and then straight into the full distance, which probably wasn't the most sensible kind of route. But I just want to caveat that I'm not very fast, so it was kind of a nice. I always had the intention of finishing and just used that training process just to get comfortable knowing that I wanted to finish, not, I was never going to win, so I was cool with that.
Okay, and you've kind of said to me already that whilst you have done triathlon before, the last couple of years maybe hasn't been great for you in terms of fitness and training, and you've fallen off the wagon a bit. where do you feel like your fitness is at currently?
It's okay, but it's like in a demotivated, no target kind of way. So I'm doing it to suit me. So just for me to feel good about myself, I'll go out and do a 5K run, and I'll think, yeah, great, I'm running again, or I'll do a ride, a social ride with some mates, and then I might swim again just for the enjoyment of swimming. So it's more, I'm just kind of really just kind of keeping the ball in the air with no target.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you did say to me before this that you treat me like a beginner.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I definitely meant that.
Okay. All right.
Well, only because I'm also of a certain age where I've managed to accumulate a couple of little niggles. So I feel that by keeping the intensity or the training quite realistic or low to begin with, I've more of a chance to get to that target of completing another long distance triathlon, and the other goal is still over there, but still in the right direction.
Well, I think we'll have to talk about these niggles and injuries in due course, because that's clearly something we're going to have to manage through this. Obviously, you've got a family. Is that something, obviously you've got to juggle the training with that? Something you struggled with in the past?
Yeah, I think before, because I was doing it without, I guess, any sort of expert advice or training, it was literally a program from a magazine. So I just followed it almost kind of robotically. And, I've got wife, 3 kids, dog, projects to do in the house. And initially, it was very difficult to manage that because I also have a full-time job. So the weekend would be my free time. It also, coincidentally, is all my family time too. So I had to rejiggle the plan. So I was doing a lot of the work early and during the week to free up that time to cut the grass and, do all the cool stuff that we do.
Awesome. Well, that is hopefully where we're going to step in and help you out. So we're hoping to help you through the whole of this project. So from your training through to equipment, advice, everything. And we're going to be documenting that here on GTN. Before we get into all the equipment stuff, we're going to take a look at the training. So that is what we're going to focus on today. We're obviously going to sort you out a fully structured plan for the whole year, which is good.
Thank you.
But also, because it's fun, we've got the ZA or Zwift Academy Tri kicking off right now for the next month. So we thought it's a great opportunity to get you stuck into that. It's quite motivating. So we've got 6 workouts to complete within that, which we'll space out through this next few weeks. 3 bikes, 3 runs, and a couple of finish line runs and rides with that. So, sound good?
Yeah, you didn't say about the finish line stuff.
Yeah, sorry about that. But, it's going to be a good kind of, I guess, benchmark for us to then structure the rest of the training off.
Yeah,
so it'll be beneficial. Have you got your bike kit with you?
I do, yeah.
Well, great. We'll go and do a bike session now then.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, Steve. How about this setup, hey?
It's amazing. I really like your garage and what you've done with it.
Brilliant. Well, first of all, we need to get you enrolled onto the Academy, so I'm going to sign you up now, and then we'll get going. All right, so we've got 3 bike workouts here for you. I thought we might as well crack on with the first one.
Yeah.
Happy with that? FTP, is that right, 171?
Feels about right. Feels a good representation of where I am.
Cool.
It's COVID, post-COVID FTP.
Fair enough. Okay, well, should we get this going? Got low cadence intervals.
I like that.
All right.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
So I've just finished I did my Zwift ride yesterday. It was actually pretty good. It was a bit harder than I thought, which is no bad thing. But yeah, I'm about to go and do my first run session. And yeah, so far, really enjoying the Academy. It's kind of reawoken my mojo. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So just started my first run workout. Just getting me to do a bit of a warm-up. So far, so good.
Well, Steve, good work. Thought I'd pop in and see how you're getting on.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it's really good actually. Yeah, really nice. It's quite a nice complimentary thing to do after the ride.
Yeah.
That was nice. And also, I'm inside as well, which is even better.
Good stuff. How do you find running on the treadmill?
Yeah, it's it takes some getting used to for me, sort of getting back into it. But yeah, what's really nice is having the prompts. You know, takes the sort of some of the thought process away, and you can just concentrate on what you should be doing. So yeah, really good.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, on that, I mean, obviously this all can seem quite daunting, all this equipment and technology going on here, but it's actually really quite simple. We've got a number of videos obviously on our channel that run through various ways in which you can get connected on Zwift, both bike and run. But with regards to the treadmill, I think a lot of people are probably looking at this going, but I don't have a treadmill at home. Obviously you're really lucky we've got one here in the office, but you can also go and use one down in the gym. You can use things like your heart rate monitor or even a foot pod to connect up to Zwift and track you running. You get little pods that go on the treadmill. This one actually is like connected directly to Zwift, which is really cool. So yeah, make sure you go and check those out. With regards to the Zwift Triathlon Academy, obviously this is running for the next month, so you can get involved up until the 20th of November for your shot at trying to maybe make it onto the Zwift Triathlon Academy team. But as I said earlier, these workouts are going to stay on your Zwift profile indefinitely if you sign up to the academy, and as you've seen, they're pretty good workouts. You find that quite good?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and like I said, it's just really nice that it's progressive. You know, it prompts you do the warm up because obviously you might not be inclined to do that outside, so it's good to be told. So yeah, no, it's just the level of information is really great. Yeah, really helpful, especially coming back into it. It just it reminds you of what you should be doing at the right time. So
brilliant.
Yeah, really good.
On which note, are you feeling quite motivated at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. Just even by doing this, the academy try is just it's awakening the mojo. It just I just want to. It's a shame we're coming into winter because it actually makes me want to go out and start riding and running and swimming. But no, really good. Yeah,
good stuff.
Feeling motivated.
Well, as we've said, I mean, this is a project over the next year, and I'm sure you've got 1,000,001 questions.
Certainly do.
So we're going to be covering all of those questions, and we're going to be breaking it down, focusing on certain areas in certain videos. So make sure you tune in on this project Hawaii 5.0 over the next year, and give Steve some support. Thanks ever so much for getting involved, Steve. Absolutely loving this. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so we can catch more of Steve.